Good afternoon and welcome to a special edition of Friday Night Martinis. Last night we had friends over and he asked me what my favorite martini was. Now, I have got a favorite martini, but it's not anything compared to all the ones that I make all the time where they have lots of syrup or fruit or coffee or whatever. My favorite martini is just a straight up gin, a splash of vermouth, ice cold with a couple of olives, and that's it. Now, tonight I'm just going to give you an idea of how to make one of those special martinis with some of the ingredients that I have here right now. This is my small bar here in White Rock, so I'll just show you some of the things I have. So the first thing you have to decide is whether you want it to be gin or vodka. I am a gin person all the way. I love gin and I'll try and find it wherever I can, special ones. My very favorite, we can't get anymore, was Van Gogh gin. I shouldn't even show that to you. I've got one bottle left that I save for special occasions. It's delicious. The next best thing to that I found was Tanqueray 10. So it's a really nice gin. I don't care for the other Tanqueray, and I'm not a Bombay fan because that's what you find almost all the time at the store, at the bars. But it's still pretty good. Now you can find many other ones. Of course, I found another one that I didn't mind, which is Boomsma. It's actually quite a nice one. But there are so many specialty ones, small batches. This one is G-Vine. It's a small batch that you make out of grapes. This one, a friend of ours brought it over last night. It's from a Edmonton distiller. And it's a small batch as well. I can order it online, which I think I will. It tastes absolutely amazing. There's a couple of other ones here. Another one. These are very fruit forward, so they taste a lot like very fruity, very florally. I'm not even sure. I haven't even tried some of them. This one's quite nice. Sharing Hands. That's from out here, Vancouver Island. There's another one. Lucid Spirits, Oak Gin. An oak gin would be quite a bit. It would be very oaky. So you really, if you like an oaky drink, you'll like that one. How about a Bombay Citron Pressé, which is a lemon gin. Lemon gin, I have memories of that when I was growing up. Or you could even try a sober gin, which has no alcohol in it, but still tastes very good. So those are the gins. With vodka, I'm sorry, I can't give you a lot of choices. My favorite is Kettle One. It's a nice vodka. It tastes good all by itself, so you can try that, but whichever one you like is probably entirely up to you. The next thing is your vermouth. And vermouth, please, please, please remember, do not leave it on the shelf with the rest of your alcohol. Keep it refrigerated. It goes bad just like wine. And so after a while, you'll notice that your drinks may taste a little funny. That's because the vermouth is no longer any good. Now, there are lots of vermouths. I mean, one of the things that I found is this size. I wish I could buy it in the store because really that's all you need. But this one came free with a bottle of gin. So if you can find some smaller ones, get those. You don't need a great big one taking up a lot of room. The next thing you need is a shaker. Now you can use the traditional shaker like this, or you can have an antique one like this, or something very modern like this one. Some of the classical ones, the glass martini shaker. This one was an antique as well. And then of course my favorite that I've been using lately is my Yeti because it keeps it ice cold. So I'm going to make it tonight with the particular traditional one. Next, you need to worry about your glassware. Okay, you could have lots of glassware. Anything from fun and funky to classic, antique, but no matter which glassware you choose, make sure it's ice cold. Probably one of the most important things is to have nice cold glassware. Okay, I'm going to make my taster one of his favorite martinis using the rest of my Van Gogh gin. Now, this is one time. I use a measure for almost every drink that I make. You notice that. But this time I do not. Pour it straight in. There you go. And I don't use very much vermouth at all. Some people like a quarter ounce, half ounce, whatever. I have a spritzer. It's like a perfume spritzer, but actually you can buy them online. It is specifically for this. I spritz it in 2 or 3. It's not very much vermouth, as you can imagine. Give it a really good shake. Pour it into your frosty glass. Because there's not very much of this gin left. We haven't had any for a while, so he's going to be very happy to get one of these. And I forgot to bring them out, but of course, your olives. If I can find them. Oh, there they are. Olives. I have a specific spoon for olives, which is even better. It has a hole in it. You just pull them out. All the juice drains out of it. Throw your olives in, and you're set. There is my favorite martini. And taster, here you go. It's yours too. I know he'll give me a thumbs up on this one. Eye roll. Yes, it is. It's delicious. Truly is the best. Anyway, that's what you need to think about when you're making a really dry, delicious, traditional martini. So hopefully you've got all the ingredients. You can give it a try. Go find some special gin. And just remember, ice cold glass, frosty shaker, very little vermouth, and as much vodka or gin as you want. Anyway, have a great time, the great weekend for Canada Day weekend, and we'll see you next week.